So I call myself an organizing and productivity coach for a couple of reasons. For me, organizing is not really what it's all about. It's kind of the means to the end. It's really less about organizing and more about having less to organize. And productivity is the end result. You want to be more efficient. You want to be more productive. You want to be happier. So it's really, I look more at the end result. And I really do coach people into really trying to help them learn how to make the decisions, decide for themselves what is enough for them, their space, their family, so that life is a little bit better. Can we go to the next one? And the down button.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
That's good.
So excuse me for a second. I know we were double booked. So we're gonna use that interior conference room. Unfortunately, that inner door is locked. So in a few minutes, we're gonna just kind of tromp on through, okay? So
All right, go that
we'll
way.
use this door here.
Yeah. All right, thank you. So in my bio, I talked a little bit about how really in all my jobs forever, I've sort of been in sort of a sales and business mode. So I was a tour guide at the House of Seven Gables, which was wicked fun. And then general manager, office manager at a windsurf company, marketing. I was a recruiter placing consumer product salespeople. That was a grind. And then got into software and IT consulting, mentoring, sales training, and most recently with Simplify with Eileen. I opened it in 2009, so this is my 10th year in business, which I'm pretty psyched about. So, oh, did you get it?
Yeah.
Thanks. So, well, I talk a lot about organizing homes and closets and playrooms, which, believe me, I love, love, love. But I think there's really a special place in my heart with the solopreneur, the small business owner, the new business owner, because my background really lends itself really well to helping them develop systems and processes and workflows. So just for you guys, how many times have you gotten to the end of a day, you're exhausted, you've been busy all day, but you really can't point towards anything you accomplished? Like that happens so much. We're in our little home office or in our office and we're just reacting. So that's really where I've gotten excited about, this please, about getting into helping businesses more. So if you want to go to the next slide, so a couple of befores and afters. I've shown you Joe before, a little IT business that he had, his before and then the after. Thanks, Nicole. I'll do the same for you if you'd like. So again, just the result really wasn't that we organized it. The result was that he became so much more confident, so much more productive. He felt in control, like he was firing on all cylinders. He didn't feel like he was drowning any longer. And the next one. So then I work with this guy in Salem. He has a luxury auto sales business, real small. And you want to take a look at his thing? So here he was. He didn't have, well, all his destination drawers and shelves were packed with stuff that wasn't serving him. So what happens is it starts creeping, piles on the floor, piles on the top of the printer. So if you want to do the next one, thank you. So it really didn't take much to clear out the drawers so that he had a destination space for every piece of paper that comes in from now on. We built some, that's right, we built a few more intuitive systems for how to handle that. Thanks, Brian. And, you know, again, he just was amazed at how much of a transformation can happen, and just the way people carry themselves when he goes into that office now compared to when he did, it's amazing. And the next one. Yeah, so this was Professor's Market. So he had the tiniest office on the face of the earth in the back of his space. You want to hit the next one? Now, I didn't have a before, but just trust me, it was similar to the other befores. So he had these 3 drawers that were completely not being used properly. So We figured out what would he like to have them used for, labeled them, and then the next picture. So he has the tiniest little workspace. So what are we gonna do? Let's use the vertical space. Let's use wall space. These are those little magazine holders that you sometimes see. I like to use them for a lot of different things. We adhered them to that wall surface. And now he has one for the bills that come in, the receipts that at the end of the day, everything gets off the desk so that, the next one please, so that now his desk surface is a work surface and it's not just littered with piles and things getting lost. And then the very last one. And then he has a particular dilemma where he was running 2 different shops, one in Wakefield, one in Reading. And he just had in his head all the things he needed to do. So this is what's called a Kanban board. And it's really great. I use one myself for just laying out your tasks with a little sticky and moving them through the, I'm doing it this week, I'm doing it today, and it's done. Like when you get a whole bunch in the done column, it's really awesome. You can see your progress. And we decided to end up, we were going to switch this. We use different colored stickies for the 2 locations. This one shows them all in orange. But he was able to see and move things through, never lose track of a task he needed to do, and just see it through to completion. Really, really helped him a lot. And then I think we have one, okay. Retail spa closet. This was an awesome one. This business owner has a lot of products. And if you want to hit the next one, Nicole. Every time you would go in for one of the products, if you had to move the back one, like they would tumble, and it just was very kind of like a house of cards. It was really well organized, but we could do something better. So the next one, what I did is I got these little plastic boxes, and one more, Nicole, please. So here they are. They're usually used as like pantries or refrigerators, but hey, why not use them here? And they're nice and deep for this. So we could put each product, each type, and it acts like a little drawer. Nothing's falling out any longer. They're well labeled. You can see how much you really have. So that was a big help. And then our little next one. So this is a home office. This client of mine in Manchester by the Sea manages, they have like 3 family properties. And so if you'll take a look at her first office, it's a really nice system, plenty of space, but it just wasn't being used. And again, when all the drawers are filled, you can tell because all the current important stuff ends up on the surfaces. So what we did in the next one is she has 4 drawers. We assigned 1 drawer for each of the 3 properties, everything in there, the insurance, everything in there, thank you. And then the 4th drawer was just for other basic stuff. And, you know, just a big difference, and empty shelves, nothing better than empty shelves. And then our next one, please. So, as I said earlier, it's less about organizing, it's really more about having less to organize. That's kind of the secret. And the next one, please. So, great referrals for me. I mean, yes, I love homes and moving and estate sales and playrooms and pantries and all that, but I really love you guys to think a little bit more about business owners who you know, who just sort of struggle with that, not kind of optimized systems, workflows, processes. I can definitely help. So thanks so much.